I'm going to be talking about what I learned yesterday in my Kabbalah class. In yesterday's class, they were talking a lot about vessel. The vessel, aka the soul. Everyone knows what our souls are. And basically the light of the Creator. And the light of the Creator is basically all that God, all the blessings and abundance that God has for us, basically. And no, not only that, the light is also more like a source from God that you can learn to connect to, and is the vibration of the Creator. And being like the light is being like God. And it teaches us that every time we stray away from the light and we don't do things from the light of the Creator, we fall into chaos. Basically happens, and destruction happens into our lives. For example, choosing darkness over the light can be as simple as being reactive. So reactive behavior is anything that doesn't fall into the category of acting like the light, acting like God. So example would be getting angry, getting sad, getting mad, having problems, having issues, because God doesn't stay in that realm. God doesn't have those problems. God doesn't feel reactive. He has no reason to be shouting. He doesn't have any reason to be in the state where at which he is not in abundance. And basically the rule is you need to align yourself as much as possible in all areas of your life to be like the light. And sometimes we don't realize this because we're just going through life and we don't realize the small little things in our subconscious mind that actually shows that we're reactive in some ways. But yeah, when you look deeply into your life and all the small things you've got going on and all the blockages, you realize that in certain areas in your life, you are reactive. Maybe because you've learned that that was a good way of coping with whatever you're going through and stuff. Because being reactive actually gets you one thing. You get some gains from being reactive. The number one gain is instant gratification. It's not a good gain. You're gaining something, but it's instant. If you want, for example, if you're going through some form of hardship in your life, going through a certain problem, it's so easy for all of us to just fall into temptations of instant gratification. Let's just say you had a long day at work, your boss was mad at you all day long, and then you go home, instead of you, doing what you'd normally do, get into your routine of winding down and stuff, you end up scrolling, you end up ordering junk food, you end up jerking off, Everyone has their own ways of trying to put life stress away, but that's just a short-term solution for a deeper problem. And not a deeper problem actually, it's just a process. God needs you to be in that specific state for you to grow your vessel, it's called, to grow your soul. I forgot the Kabbalistic term of soul or vessel. I might put it up right there. But yeah, when you go through periods of hardship and you pick instant gratification, you are 100% delaying the process of you expanding your soul for more blessings and miracles to come. Because the whole point of you going through this hardship is because, you know what? You've been praying. God knows you've been praying. You've been praying that you want to expand your vessel. You want to receive more from life. You want to feel more happy, more fulfilled. And God's giving you exactly that. God's giving you the hardship for you to grow, for you to feel like shit, like something needs to change. I think Jeff Bezos made a quote. I forgot what it was, but it was something to do, if you feel stress in your life or if you feel like some form of ick inside of you, it's because a part of you wants to change, but you don't know how to, or you are not changing, basically. And that's kind of like same, right? God wants you to grow your vessel. And the reason why you should and you want to grow your vessel, damn, it's getting hot, is because you asked for it in the first place. We came to this earth for all of us to evolve. No matter who you are, no matter what you're doing, there's no point in living life just chilling in your basement doing nothing. You'd want to grow. All of us are designed to evolve, to go through all our limiting beliefs, to basically experience life to the fullest, but also to go through hardship so we can expand our vessels and to bring more light upon this world, basically. Something along those lines. But back to the point is you pray for evolution. We all pray to evolve in some sort of way, not like some Pokemon Go type stuff, but more like so we can have more fulfillment. And when God puts you in a position where you're supposed to go, don't pick the instant gratification route. It's so nice to pick the instant gratification route, but there is consequences. God will actually give you a harder time next time. Or maybe not even a harder time. I actually don't know the 100% the rules of the game, but it makes sense that if you don't pass a test once, you're gonna get the test again, right? And I feel like it's nicer to just fully go through the test and go through the process as raw as it is. And in this day and age where everyone has access to short-term gratification, it's so easy to get lost in the sauce. It's so easy for you to go on devices, go on phones, go on regular eating diets. I'm even a victim to this. I sometimes, when I'm going through periods of hardship, instead of me doing what's necessary for me to become the person I want to become, instead of me embracing the process and being like, you know what, I gotta thug this out, I decide to wuss out and eat. Some days I get into a bad scrolling groove because, I don't know, I'm feeling funky. But like, these are just short term. And for me to experience the level of fulfillment that I want to experience, I'd need to disconnect myself from those instant gratification stuff. That's basically the message. Gotta grow that vessel, ladies and gents. And you know what? The bigger the test, the bigger the vessel will grow for more love periods, love, fulfillment, and blessings to come. Because if you don't have these periods of hardship, how do you expect your soul to grow? We always pray for stuff, but we're like, when the time comes where we are there to try and experience the expanding of our vessel, we're asking God, like, don't put me here, I don't want to be here, it's uncomfortable, it's not nice. Brother, come on now. You gotta wake up. You gotta wake up and know that there's an intelligence behind it. An intelligence that wants to help you grow. And I think that's all from this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's a really beautiful day at the park today. How you doing? Bye-bye.